Hello, Kentucky oboists. I'm Dr. ToniMarie Marchioni, the oboe professor at the University of Kentucky. It's that time again, so today we'll be working on the 2024-2025 KMEA All-State Etudes. I'll be sharing some musical ideas and practice suggestions, as well as performing both pieces. First, we have Ferling Etude No. 1 in C major, measures 1 through 8. In my opinion, the printed metronome marking is a bit too fast for the character marking, Adagio con espressione, or slow with expression. So instead of eighth note equaling 92, instead I would recommend a slightly slower tempo, around 80 to 88, so that the 32nd notes are not too fast or frantic. Ferling etudes can often be tricky with their rhythmic complexity, especially when they switch frequently between long and short note values. Therefore, I suggest practicing with a metronome on the 16th note subdivision to ensure the integrity of rhythm, especially with the dotted rhythm in the second bar and the long tied notes in measures 3, 4, 5, and 7. Think also about the style of the articulation and the ornaments. Be sure the staccato is not too punchy or short, and that the grace notes and trill are gentle and not too fast. Finally, given that this etude is mostly in the middle and high register of the oboe, intonation can be quite tricky. Work diligently with a drone and tuner so that you understand the tendencies of your oboe. I bet your first E might be a little sharp, and the G in the second measure might be a little flat. And be sure to select a reed that holds up the pitch of your second octave notes above the staff so that you can maintain a beautiful focused tone in the forte dynamic. Our fast etude is Ferling No. 16 in B minor, measures 1 through the downbeat of 25. This etude is marked Allegretto risoluto, translating to a fairly brisk tempo with a resolute character. The word resolute means purposeful, determined, and unwavering, which in this case I believe applies to the energy and dynamic level throughout the piece, as well as the clarity and strength of the slurred articulation. I would suggest that you begin practicing this etude painfully slow to ensure the accuracy of pitches, evenness of technique, and precision of articulation. And hey, when I say painfully slow, I mean as slow as necessary to not make a mistake. This may mean as slow as 60 to the 16th note, and that is totally okay. The key to unlocking a fast tempo is to learn the notes extremely well at a slow one. This etude features a lot of slurred pairs throughout the piece, and when those pairs have repeated pitches, you may need a slightly more forceful tongue on the second note to be sure it is heard as a re-articulation. Breaths taken in this etude must be quick to avoid adding too much time to the rests. You don't want to turn a 3-4 bar into a 4-4 bar. Work on cultivating a quick but full exhale and inhale so that you don't have too much air built up during the phrases. Finally, unlike the excerpt from Etude No. 1, No. 16 features the full range of the oboe and frequent leaps throughout. Work for agility of technique by keeping your hands close to the keys, eliminating any tension in your upper body, especially your thumbs, wrists, and forearms, and using an open embouchure that allows the reed to vibrate fully on the low notes. Thank you for watching and listening. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to comment below or send me an email at the address listed in the description. I hope you'll join us at the upcoming All-State Audition Workshop the morning of Saturday, November 9th on UK's campus. Best of luck.